Hey guys, it's Irene's Braids and I am back with another video. So let's just jump right into it. So today we'll be doing some small boho knotless and we'll be doing them in a bob style with two different types of curls. And one is Ibiza, which is a human hair from samsbeauty.com. And this 430 hair color is from Amazon. So before we get started, I need to break the hair up because for some reason it can either come on a string where you have to pull the human hair out, or it'll come with some type of glue. I don't really want to call it glue, but they put some kind of bond to it so that way that it doesn't unravel or get messy while it's in the packaging, which is totally understandable, but it's definitely easy to rub off of the hair and pull apart so that way you're able to prepare it on your towel and be able to pull it easily into your client's braids. So right now I am plucking it. I want to straighten out those blunt ends that way they're easier to pull, and that makes it easy to blend as you're braiding it into your braid. I did use some braid gel to keep my fingers a little tacky as I pull the hair. I am now going to take my comb and I'm going to just comb out the remaining of those ends and then lay it out on my towel so that way it's easier to pull. So we have some 430 braiding hair and color 2 braiding hair. So we want to go for an undertone look for the back. So for our back row, we're going to do about 4 rows of braids with perm rod curls. We are going to only add the human hair on the 4th row. So this video is going to be very detailed. I'm going to show you how to add in the human hair. I'm going to show you how to perm rod those ends. And of course, I'm going to show you how to start your knotless braid while adding the braiding hair. But then also I'm going to show you in sections how to achieve this look, especially since it's being a bob look and you have to shorten the hair and you have to rod it up a certain way. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. It's going to be very detailed, so make sure you are staying tuned for this video. So for our first row, I am razoring off some of the hair so that way we can shorten it and I can perm rod it. We don't need all of this excess hair because she does not want her bob as a long bob. She would like for this bob to be able to rest on her shoulders or a little higher. So we're going to just go ahead and razor off some hair, and then we're going to go ahead and perm rod them with the small perm rod. When I am perm rodding, you guys, I am twisting the hair as I rod it, and I'm twisting tightly. And the reason being is because you can always go back and cut off the unnecessary curls that you don't need. But if you rod it tight, it will last longer. Most of my clients who get this style are able to wear it for over 8 to 9 weeks, even with the curls. So of course you see that I have my Aquarius coffee cup that I like to use when I am dipping my client's hair. And I also made sure that my kettle was nice and hot, but I did add just a slight bit of cool water to it because I don't want to burn my client, nor do I want to burn her hair. So definitely make sure you add just a little bit of cool water because you need the water to be hot enough to set the curls. So you don't want warm water. If your water is warm, your curls will not set. So you will need to go back, reheat more water, and do your curls over. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. I have slowed this clip down for you. So of course, you guys, if you've been following my content, you know I like to start off by pulling my client's natural hair into 3 sections and then adding a small piece of braiding hair between my index and thumb finger as I intertwine that braid. So I'm going to braid that in between 2 and 3 times. And then I will rest my fingers and I will add in a piece of braiding hair. I'm sorry, the curly hair. And for this 3rd row of braids, I'm only adding 1 piece of curly hair. Why? Well, we're doing a bob look. There's no need to be wasting hair on every single row. So my first 3 rows, I did not add any curls. I only added curls to the tips of the braids. For this 4th row, I am adding a human hair curl. Because we are doing color 430 in the back, I'm going to add in color 430 curls to blend. We're going for an undertone look where the undertone of her hair is a 430 and then we go up darker towards the top. So as you see here, I have braided in my first curl. I will not add any more curls throughout because it will pretty much be unnecessary. We're going to have to cut it because we're going for a bob look. So instead of wasting hair, which you don't want to do, just put one piece of braiding hair for your root. So this is row 4. And as you guys can see here, I am making sure that I am parting so that my client's braids will be able to fall and lie in between the braids under it, so that way it can give it a full look without me adding too much hair and too many braids to my row. So this is pretty much how I start off my 4th row. Again, your first 3 rows are just going to be braids with perm rods. And then for your 4th row, you will start to add in your first piece of human hair curl, and you will only add 1 piece per braid. And then you will razor off the remaining hair that you don't need as far as in the length. And then go ahead and start adding your rods. That way you can perm rod those ends. Hopefully that makes sense. And if you are picking up what I am putting down, make sure you thumbs up this video, leave a comment, and do not forget to subscribe because we have great content coming for you guys for the remaining of the year. All right, you guys. So we have used some of my favorite product, which is the Nairobi foam for her curls. But this is not the way that I will finish her hair. I am going to show you guys a trick that I like to use to help the curls last. So once you see that clip, let me know in the comment section, have you tried that method? Because I'm just curious to see if you liked it because so far my clients are loving it and they're able to maintain their styles for between 8 to 9 weeks with this particular product that I'm using to set their curls. So once you see that in the clips, let me know what you think about it. Listen, y'all, me and my clients, we live by the got to be gel in the black tube. It literally holds the curls, and we are going to go behind this with our diffuser. So definitely be, don't be, too generous, but definitely make sure you put enough of the got to be gel on the curls and rub it through really, really good. And then go behind it with your diffuser, and then you will be able to fluff the curls out. My client loves her hair and I love it so far. If you guys learned something from this video and you're able to pick up some good tips, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and don't forget to subscribe and show me some love, you guys. Show me a little bit of love. Let me know that you guys were able to, grasp some of the things that we did set out here for you guys to learn today. So I'm going to finish up this clip here. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.